The dictionary can be just as helpful to you when you are preparing to speak as it is when you are writing. These pages show you how you can use it when you are getting ready for an oral exam, or when you have to give a talk, or when you are just interacting with other people in English. If you have access to the dictionary in digital form, you will be able to listen to the model answers and to do a range of interactive activities. Improve your conversational English. In the main part of the dictionary, you will find express yourself boxes with languages that will be useful in many situations. For example, if you want to ask somebody to do something for you, you can find polite ways of making requests. In meetings at work as well as simply in conversation with friends, you have to put forward your own opinions and discuss other people's suggestions. In a speaking tutor, you will find example of this kind of conversation. Working on pronunciation. The main part of the dictionary gives you information on how to pronounce all the head words, with a reminder of what the symbols stand for at the bottom of the page and an explanation on page R30. There is much more information and practice on pronunciation in the digital OALD. Preparing for speaking tests. Number one, revise the subject vocabulary. If you have an idea of the kind of topic that may come up in your oral exam, you can revise relevant vocabulary using the dictionary. For example, use the collocations notes such as those at the following entries in the dictionary: age, art, crime, diet, education, environment, job, life, literature, town, and travel. Second, practice the functional language. Besides looking at vocabulary to do with the topics you may have to talk about, you can revise the kind of language that is needed in discussions or for presenting information or preferences. In many exams, you will be asked to put forward your opinions and to justify choices. Prepare this by looking at the express yourself notes such as those at why or think. If your test is done with a partner, you may have to have a discussion, and the language in notes such as those at agree or disagree will be useful. You may be given a picture of a written cue as a starting point. The note at speculate suggests how you can present your ideas when you have to say what you think something might be about or what might be happening. You will not be able to produce perfect English sentences at all times, but there are strategies that you can use to keep the presentation or conversation going. Practice your pronunciation. Keep a note of words that you find difficult to pronounce and revise them before the exam. Remember that words are often pronounced differently from the way they are spelled. For example, you do not pronounce the red letters in this word. Castle, climber, doubt, fog, honest. Remember that some pairs of words have exactly the same spelling but are pronounced differently. For example, read, present or past. Read, role, life, verb or adjective. Object, noun or verb. Use a dictionary to check if you are unsure of the pronunciation. During the speaking test, on the following pages, you will find model answer for various types of oral exam with advice on how to structure your answers and information on the common European framework skills.